Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Healing Light Yoga. I just want to say thank you for showing up for yourself and trusting me in this journey. And today we're going to feel into our heart space, being February and the month of love. I think that would be nice. So I'm going to just show you a couple of things before we get started. The mudra that we'll be starting with is just like putting your pinkies together and your thumbs, sort of like making a little bowl. And we're just going to place it in our heart space, right in front. And so while we do this, we're going to just start with taking a few deep breaths and centering into our body and just falling into our sit bones, or if you've decided to get cozy in your bed, that's excellent. Because this is all about just being comfortable in this space and this time, just for you. So we're going to go on a little meditative journey to start with. And then we'll go into our first round of fast breath and healing breath. So I invite you to close your eyes. And we'll just take 2 or 3 deep breaths in through our nose and sigh out through the mouth. Really just releasing any tension, anything that no longer serves us. We're just leaving it behind. And with each breath, you're just falling further into your seat or your bed, releasing any tension in your body, noticing where you're holding on, and just relax into the space that you're in for this time, knowing that you're held. And invite you to focus on your root chakra, your perineum area. And I invite you to start visioning roots growing down through your root, down through your bed or your chair, through the floor. As it grows down, down further into the dirt and the rocks, all through the layers of the earth until it gets to the center of the earth, where you might find a stone or a certain color that comes to you. And when your roots get down to the core, I invite you to wrap those roots around that beautiful stone or crystal, or if it's light, wrap those roots around it nice and tight. And when it's wrapped around nice and tight, I invite you to ask Mother Gaia for permission to accept that beautiful energy from that stone or crystal or light. And with the in breath, I invite you to start pulling that energy up through the roots, all the way up through the layers, all the way up back into your root. And on the out breath, imagine spreading that beautiful energy all through your body. And keep breathing in that beautiful energy up through the roots, all the way up to your root. Maybe you just want to invite that energy to just go into your root chakra area for now. Breathe in up through the root. And on the out breath, sending that beautiful energy into your root chakra. Notice how it feels. Is it bright red? Does it feel big and expansive? Or does it feel small and weak? There's no judgment here, just noticing. Maybe breathing in 1 or 2 more breaths here, breathing up that beautiful energy into your root. And sighing out and sending it into your root and let it shine. Is it sparkling? Is it bright? And on your next breath, I invite you to pull that beautiful energy up through your root, further up your body to your second chakra. This one is orange. If it's another color, it's okay. And pulling that beautiful energy up through your roots, up through your root chakra, up to your second chakra, and breathing that beautiful energy out into that orange color. Noticing what it feels like here. Is there stickiness? Is it wet? Or is it dry and open? Or maybe you're not feeling anything at all, and that's okay. Just trust what comes. Breathing up that beautiful energy in through your nose. And then on the out breath, focusing that energy into your second chakra. And on your next breath, I invite you to go a little bit further up into your third chakra, your sacral chakra. This one is yellow. Notice how bright it is, or if it's dull. If it's saying anything to you. Breathing up that beautiful energy from your roots into your sacral chakra, and on the out breath, sending that beautiful light into that space. Noticing what it feels like here. Is it any different than your other chakras? And if you can't visualize where the energy is going, just send the intention there. Just ask it to go where you want it to go. And at any time, if your hands need to move down onto your lap, you can let go of the mudra. Just resting your hands on your lap. And on the next breath, I invite you to go a little bit further up into your heart chakra. The space is green, or sometimes it appears pink. But again, if a different color comes, that's okay too. And just keep pulling that beautiful light energy up all the way to your heart chakra, on the in breath, and then focusing, sending that energy to your heart on the out breath. Noticing what your heart feels like. Is it open or closed? Does your heart feel safe or does it feel vulnerable? Just notice. There's no judgment. Now I invite you to focus on your crown chakra at the top of your head, like a big lotus flower, picturing all the petals opening up to the universe. And after your crown chakra is all the way open, I invite you to picture a pillar of light going up towards the universe, up into the cosmos, wherever it feels it needs to go. And when it feels connected, I invite you to bring down that beautiful energy from the universe down through that pillar into your crown. On the in breath and on the out breath, I invite you to put that energy into your crown. Let it shine. And as you're doing this breath, you might invite a little ball rotating in a circle around your crown. I'm seeing it going counterclockwise, sending some extra energy into your crown. And if it feels like it's going a little bit too fast, just invite it to slow down a little bit. Nourishing the space. And on your next breath, I invite you to bring this energy down to your third eye chakra in the front of your forehead. This color is purple. On the in breath, bringing down that beautiful energy from the cosmos, and on the out breath, sending it to your third eye chakra. What does it feel like here? Is there any messages, thoughts, feelings? We just trust what comes. There's no judgment at all. And again, if you can't visualize this, just ask it to go where you'd like it to go. And on your next breath, I invite you to pull that beautiful bright light from the sky down into your throat chakra. This is in your neck. And the color is blue. How bright is your throat chakra? What does it feel like to notice your throat chakra? Does it feel blocked or scary? Does it feel free and flowy, like you can sing and dance and speak your truth? What comes up for you in this space? Do you feel heard? Or do you hide your truth? And from this space, I invite you to breathe down this beautiful energy from the cosmos and join that beautiful root energy that you've pulled up from Mother Gaia and meet in your heart space. Invite you to envision these two energies swirling around together, intertwining and working together, as this is the space of the joining of grounding and connecting with higher source. What does it feel like for them to join together and become one? Just the same as you are a beautiful soul, spirit, living in this body, having a human experience, and just feeling how important it is for your soul and your body to be connected so that you can live your soul's purpose while you're here on earth. Noticing how important it is to have that connection. We can't live our full purpose when we're not connected and grounded into this space of our body. And our human consciousness can't move on and do what we need to do if we can't connect with our soul and our intuition and our guides that just want to love and guide us to live our best life. So I invite you to start wiggling your toes. Maybe take a deep breath in. And with your eyes gentle, I'm just going to move into child's pose. So you're going to maybe want to have a couple of pillows underneath so that you can rest your stomach. In child's pose, you're going to be on your knees, with your knees, legs underneath your sit bones, and then we're just going to lean forward. You don't have to be on pillows, but you might be a little bit more comfortable. Then maybe you want another pillow for your head. And we're going to be here for 20 to 30 minutes. So make sure that you're comfortable and warm. If you need a blanket, you can go grab a blanket too. And at any time you're not comfortable, you can come out of this position and just lay down on your stomach or roll over onto your back and just get yourself more comfortable. Okay. So we're just going to get into position here. You might want to put your hands under your head if you need to, and just take a few deep breaths here and recenter into your space. And as you're taking these deep breaths, I invite you to focus on the back of your heart chakra, right between your shoulder blades. Notice how you feel here. Do you feel safe? Or do you feel a little bit guarded? Maybe asking what your heart chakra needs right now from you. Is it love, compassion, understanding? And I invite you to notice if there's a little door in this area. Can you see it? Is it open or closed? Or maybe it's just open a little crack. So I invite you here to just notice the door. And we're going to go into the fast breath. Just going at your own pace. In through the mouth or in through the nose, or maybe you go back and forth a little bit. And stop. Release the breath. Fall back into your seat, in your belly, in your hands. And just allow the earth to hold you right now. You're safe and held and protected. Noticing that door in your heart. What is it doing now? Is it staying the same? Is it dark inside? Can you see some light? And as you focus on the door, I invite you to find your deep healing breath, big belly breath, I like to call it. We're going to breathe in through our nose, holding that air inside your belly on the out breath like a big balloon. And focusing, pushing that air out through your belly button. I'm going to do this a few times. Don't worry if you're not getting it totally right. Just have the intention. Noticing if you're allowing the breath to leave your belly or not, and just trying to hold it in on the out breath. Focusing, pushing that air out your belly button. Another 2 more deep breaths here. Always going at your own pace. There's no rush. And on your last breath, release the breath. Relax back down into the ground, wherever you're laying on, melting into the earth. And just noticing how your heart feels now. What does the door look like? You notice if there's a little bit of light in there, or is it still dark? At this time, I invite you to light a match and reach in that little door and light the candle inside if it's not already lit. And notice what the flame looks like. Is it weak and small? Or is it big and full of light? There's no judgment, just trust what comes. Is the candle warming up your heart? It feels cozy in there now. I invite you to find your fast breath again, and we're going to make that light bigger now. Picture that candle light getting bigger and bigger during your fast breath. Use that breath to make it fiery and strong. Maybe this time you fast breath a little bit faster. Invite it to get faster and stronger. Only if it's comfortable, though. Picturing that candlelight getting stronger and stronger. And stop. Release the breath. Sinking back down into the earth. Allowing it to hold you. Noticing any thoughts or feelings coming up for you. How big is your candlelight now? Maybe the candle's dripping from all of the melting that the candlelight is doing. And I invite you to find your healing breath, big belly breath. In through the nose, filling up your big belly, and breathing out through your belly button, holding that air in your belly as you focus on this candlelight inside the door of your heart. Just keeping it lit, keeping your heart warm and nourished. Noticing it, if it's burning any debris that needs to be released, falling off the ceilings and the walls of your heart. Watching it all float down to the ground. All the stuff that you have been hanging on to for so long that is not yours to hang on to any longer. It served the purposes of your lessons. And helped you heal. But now it's time to let it all go. Allowing that candlelight to just burn anything in that heart space that no longer serves you any longer. Just let it burn. Keeping that big belly breath as you exhale. Maybe 2 more breaths here. And on your last breath, just releasing the breath, falling back into your space of the floor or your bed, allowing the earth to hold you and just melt into this space. Noticing how your heart feels now. All that work you did to get rid of all of that junk that you need to get rid of. All that baggage, all those hurt feelings that you no longer need any longer. They served their purpose. Look at the pile on the floor of your heart. Look at it all. All that hard work you've done. Now you can just release it all. So I'd like you to invite some air into that space and start swirling around and getting rid of any other little fragments of ash or any parts in your heart that need to be released that haven't been let go of yet. On your fast breath, I invite you to picture blowing all of that extra stuff around and trying to chip it off with your fast breath. Maybe your breath's getting stronger and just pushing it all out of there. Going faster and faster. Just get rid of it all. This is the time to just release all that no longer serves you. Sending it all down to Mother Gaia to be recycled into new positive energy. And stop. Release the breath. Look how clean it's getting. Does your heart feel more open now? More space for love and affection, self-love. What do you see in your heart space when you look inside that door? What do you feel? What's coming up for you? Just noticing. There's no judgment. And at any time you need to change your position, I invite you to do so. This is just all about being comfortable. In a moment, we're going to find our deep belly breath again. And I invite you to just envision slow moving wind, just blowing any little last bit of dust or flakes that you might have missed, sending it down to Mother Gaia, pushing it all out the doorway. I invite you to find your deep belly breath again. In through the nose, holding that big belly, and picturing sending all that dust and particles and anything left in your heart space out through the door. Inviting the breath to go out through your belly button, holding your big belly on the out breath as you picture all of that dust and stuff coming out of the door, sending it out to the universe, Mother Gaia, be recycled, come back to you as positive thoughts and love and encouragement. What does it feel like to get rid of all of that? Just let it go. You don't need it anymore. Blowing out all the corners and the cracks. Anything left in the air, just pushing it all out that door on the exhale. Do 2 or 3 more breaths here at your own pace. There's no rush. Releasing the breath now, falling back into the earth. Noticing how you feel. Noticing what you see. Any thoughts or emotions coming up for you. Just allow it all to come out. This time is just for you. What does your door look like now? Is it wide open? Has it opened at all? And we're being called to invite in the mantra. We're going to do this with our out breath, with the healing breath. We're not going to do the fast breath this time. I invite you to find your deep breath, breathing in that big, beautiful belly breath. And on the out breath, in your mind, I want you to say the mantra, no. And when you hear the last little echo of the mantra, breathe in a big, deep belly breath in again. And on the out breath, it's no. Continue doing this just in your mind. Breathing out with the mantra. And breathing back in as the mantra fades away. Maybe take one or two more deep breaths here at your own pace. And on your last breath, just letting the breath go, falling back into your space, melting into the earth. Noticing how you feel now. Feel relaxed and expanded, maybe more open. You might feel tingly by now. Noticing whatever comes up for you at this time. And remembering that at any time you can change your position. I'm going to lay down on my back now. And I invite you to get comfortable wherever you are, because we're going to go into an asana in a minute or two. In our last set of healing breath, I invite you to invite the golden sunlight down into that door. Give your heart warmth and the beautiful energy from the sun to nourish, brighten up that area. So I invite you to find your healing breath again, breathing in through the nose. Big belly balloon breath, and breathing out through your belly button, maybe inviting that breath to move through your heart, growing that beautiful sunlight in there. Feeling how warm it is in there, that golden light. Giving gratitude to our sun that is always shining for us, even if it's behind the clouds, giving us light and life. Knowing, just like Mother Gaia, that the sun is always there to nurture us and keep our light bright and energized. Maybe at this time you want to place your hands over your heart if you're laying on your back, or if it feels comfortable to tuck them underneath you if you're still laying on your stomach. Just really focusing on your heart space, sending some love there. What does it feel like to just nurture yourself and love yourself? Giving yourself gratitude for this time that you've given yourself today. 2 more breaths. And on the out breath, releasing the breath. Allowing yourself to sink into the earth. And for the next few minutes, we're just going to lay here and enjoy all the work that we've done. Let it all integrate. Right now I see a Merkaba, which is a I think an 8-cornered star. I can picture it, but I invite you to invite that beautiful symbol down into your heart. You don't have to know what it looks like. Just know that it's coming in for us and it's wanting to nourish us in our heart space. And for the next couple of minutes, we're just going to lay here and enjoy. Okay, if you've fallen asleep or if you do fall asleep, I'm being shown to let you know that the sky's the limit. You can be and do anything you want. It all starts with self-love and self-care. Rise high, my beautiful ones. You got this. The time is now to move forward on your soul's purpose. You are protected and guided. You just have to trust. Knowing that your angels are always with you and your guides. You just have to ask for their support and guidance. You're already free. Just unlock the gate. Allow yourself to fly. The only person that's stopping you is yourself. Get out of your own way. I love you. I honor and trust you. What is your heart saying to you? I am love. I am powerful. I am trust. I am love. I am love. I am love. So I invite you to take a nice deep breath in, finding your breath again. Maybe wiggling your toes, your hands, fingers, twirling your ankles, maybe pulling your knees up towards your chest, giving yourself a little squeeze. Before rolling onto one side. There's no rush here, and if you don't want to get up, it's okay too. Maybe you're sleeping, and I just invite you to enjoy. And when you're ready, you can sit back up onto your seat. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling really good. And yeah, just be gentle with yourself. Maybe give yourself some extra self-love today. Drink lots of water. These classes can move a lot of energy sometimes. And yeah, if you're tired, give yourself the time to rest. And sometimes it can bring up um, even some digestive issues, and just trust that whatever's coming up is just energy moving for you. And yeah, just be gentle with yourself today and the next few days. So thank you for joining. And if you're viewing this on YouTube, I invite you to like the video if you enjoyed this, and subscribe to my channel because it helps me out as I'm helping you. So much love, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.